Mr. President.
The senator from Georgia.
Mr. President, I rise to speak today about President Obama's nuclear deal with Iran. I've now cast multiple votes to proceed to an up or down vote on this nuclear deal. However, according to President Obama and his administration, Congress's review period ends today, even though there's still controversy about that. I want to applaud the ranking member of the Judiciary Committee and the chairman. The ranking member, Senator Cardin, is in attendance today, and Senator Corker, for getting us to this point. In a unanimous vote in our committee, we got this bill, brought it to the House or to the Senate, and we had a 98-to-1 vote in a bipartisan effort to bring this before the American people. And today, we sit here with a very small minority of Americans that actually support this deal, and yet it's about to become law. This administration chose not to consider this as a treaty, but as a non-binding political agreement. That means that in a little over a year, our next president can determine whether or not they will abide by this deal with Iran. My question is, what can we do now, right now, in the United States Senate over the next 14 months to continue to fight this president's nuclear deal with Iran? I speak today to confirm that I will continue this fight individually if necessary. In the next 14 months, I'm committed to finding ways that we can mitigate the effects of this dangerous deal with Iran. We need to ratchet up sanctions on Iran for terrorism and human rights and continue to be vigilant in both those areas. We need to be prepared with sanctions that can be snapped back swiftly when, not if, Iran cheats, even if that cheating is only incremental. We need a strategy to deal with the increase in terrorism and aggression we will see from Iran after they get over $60 billion payday from this deal. We need a plan to reassure our allies in the region and to counter the nuclear and conventional arms race that this deal is sure to trigger. I've been saying this for months, which is why I ensured the passage of an amendment in the State Department authorization bill that calls on the administration to produce such a strategy. I refuse to accept the world's deadliest weapons getting into the hands of this rogue regime. Hearing this administration sell the Iran deal, I'm so often reminded of then-President Clinton's deal in 1994. In 1994, President Clinton promised our country that this non-binding agreement with North Korea would make America and the world safer. Look at where we are today, Mr. President. Just 12 short years after Clinton's deal, North Korea completed their first nuclear detonation test. Today, North Korea has a nuclear bomb and they are cooperating with Iran on Iran's program. Just yesterday, North Korea announced that it is bolstering its nuclear arsenal and is prepared to use nuclear weapons, indeed, against the United States of America. I fear that President Obama's deal with Iran will yield similar results. We cannot allow Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon. Not now, not in 10 years, not ever. For the security of our children and our children's children, our country, our world, our future, we absolutely have to make sure that Iran never becomes a nuclear weapon state. I yield my time, Mr. President. Thank you.